Craigie says, if the takeover happens, it will take a couple of years to overturn the squad. But Eddie counters that by saying, if I can find it, I can understand the millions and millions Celtic are in front of Rangers. However, if you look at last season, really Rangers should have won the league. On the field, they're not that far apart. I mean, personally, I think there is quite a big difference on the field. But
I think there is now. But I mean, these are all swings and roundabouts. You know, Rangers, if Rangers had the sliding doors moment, sorry, if Rangers had did what they should have done the year after Steven Gerrard's title winning team and backed that up, then this picture might be totally different right now. But as they stand right now, Rangers are a long, long, long way behind Celtic financially, on the pitch and off the pitch.
Yeah, look, I'm sure Rangers fans will make an argument, but you know they won the last Old Firm game and they did, and they won it, you know, convincingly. But one swallow doesn't make a summer. That doesn't mean that, you know, that they're ahead of Rangers. Ahead of Celtic on a pitch. They're not. They're nowhere near it. As a club, Celtic are just miles down the road, miles out in front. Right, disappearing over the horizon. On the pitch, I get the argument that it wouldn't take, you know, and what you've seen from the way that the 49ers have been doing their business at Leeds, it's not as if they've come down there either and said, here's a stupid amount of money, just go and fill your boots, sign Lionel Messi, do this, do it. They've actually, it's been there's significant money, but it's been smart spending. They've invested cleverly. They've spent heavily in championship terms, but it's not ridiculous eye-watering amounts of money. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think Rangers need ridiculous eye-watering amounts of money to get competitive with Celtic on the pitch again. I don't think they're that far. But you know, anybody that can't see that Celtic are, well, look, how many points are there? Celtic are 13 points better than Rangers right now. That's not, you know, unbridgeable over time, but it will require a bit of work. It'll take a bit of heavy lifting, that's for sure.
We've seen a couple, more than once, 20-plus point title-winning teams, title-winning margins overturned over the course of a summer. Rangers Celtic both did it in the Advocat, Martin O'Neill era. You saw it, you know, with Steven Gerrard's team, 23 points clear in the summer and end up losing the, you know, I think Celtic again had the title wrapped up, if not before the split, 1 or 2 games after it. So, listen, these things can change quick, but it all comes down to decision-making. The problem with Rangers is the decision-making too often has been nowhere near up to standard. Celtic, they had one bad year, obviously the year that Rangers won the league, and after that, they got their house in order, and they brought in a manager, Ange Postecoglou. Everyone was asking, who is this guy when he first comes in? It turns out to be an inspired signing. Then they go back and get Brendan Rodgers back, a guy who's an absolute proven, tested winner up here. So, you know, they're Celtic got nothing to prove to anyone right now. They are the benchmark. It's up to Rangers with this new ownership group to try and get there. So far, they've got nowhere near it. We'll see what the 49ers can do.
Yeah, well, this is the comparison. The comparison is effectively at boardroom level, Rangers are Cyril Dessers and Celtic are Henrik Larsson. And that just about sums it up.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Look,